Aaron or Dream Disturber on all social media. We're just coming out here tonight for a little while to touch base and check in on a Sunday night. We had a pretty busy day out here last night. It was a Saturday, and I came on early. Not too many people were here. Came on later, and it was packed. We met so many people. We're going to start letting you know. Whoa, sorry about that. Every day's got a name and every day's got a number. Today is Sunday, guys. It's Sunday, and every day has a month. This is January. The 5th. There we go. Sunday, January the 5th. And we're just coming out here to chat with you guys and see if any of our regulars show up. If they do, great. And if they don't, I get it. It's Sunday. People are relaxing with their families. But I've got a great milestone to share with you guys. And I want to tell all of our friends that our channel has just reached I'm so sorry, 800,000 views. And that is a lot. So we're pretty happy about it. And I couldn't do it without everybody here on the internet, on the line, coming to see us every single night. And we're going to stay out here and chat for a little while. If people show up, great. If they don't, that's fine. We just won't save this chat in my video log. But when you guys do show up, it's nice. The worst part about doing these lives is the very beginning when I have to wait a little bit for people to show up, and that's okay. Usually I have something prepared for you, but I don't. Evangelina, hi, what is up with you? How are you today? Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. Snork and Sass, I think I've met you before. Your name sounds familiar, so welcome back. If you are the same person, I just thought I would come out here on a Sunday and visit with everybody and see what's going on. My day wasn't so bad. I had to work today from 1 to 4. Actually, had to be there at noon. I had to be there at noon tonight. And last night we stayed up so late on here chatting. People kept coming in and coming in. They want to chat with us because we spread so much joy over here and positivity. They had to stay. They were begging me to stay on the line. They said, please don't go. Please don't go. So I stayed and stayed. We had a good time. I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow. It's a snow day. Wow, that's so cool. I live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I don't get a lot of snow down here. Today was in the 70s, by the way. We are beginning a cold spell here where we're going to have a couple of days of cold weather. It should be around in the 30s, at least in the morning. And I've got an appointment on Tuesday. I hope I can make it. Oh, where do you live? What part of the country do you live in, Evangelina? I live in the South. It's always hot down here. We are very hot and humid. It's a tropical climate down here in Louisiana and Baton Rouge. Nanda, something other. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. It's always a pleasure to meet new people. Your name does not sound familiar, so you must be new to this channel or never stopped by before, because I would not forget a name like that. I will remember that name forever and ever. Oh, yeah, Avengers. If you're talking about the movie, sure. I love the movies. Iron Man is so cool. Thor is awesome. The Hulk, all those guys are great. I love the Avengers. Hawkeye, oh, I could take or leave him. He doesn't do too much for me. Let me think. If my favorite hero, I think Tony Stark is really cool. How could you not like Tony Stark, right? He's a real cool guy, real cool character. I like Scarlett Johansson as an actress. So her is. Oh, we get so many people from India out here. I am in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, in the United States. So we get people from all over the world on this channel. We met people from France, Germany, England, West Indies. And lately, we've been getting a lot of people from India. So welcome our Indian friends. I am around 55 years old. I am in my 50s. I was born in 1968. Believe it or not. System, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know that you've been watching my channel for, yeah, that's pretty old, isn't it? Luckily, I have a youthful age. My skin is still not that old looking. Beard's gray, though. What can you do? Time goes on. Goes on. Nothing you can do. It just goes on. We try to stop it, but we cannot. It's part of life. No, I do still work. I am a historical interpreter in Baton Rouge. I work at an antebellum home, and I take people around there and tell them about the history, and I tell them about the artwork in there and about the Eric, you're never supposed to tell somebody they look older than they do. This is a place of love and politeness. In the future, when you meet people, that is some advice to you. That's not, yeah, nobody wants to hear that. How much? I don't understand what you're asking, Eric. What is the secret to your skin? I drink a lot of water, I guess. I stay hydrated all the time. And I do use moisturizer sometimes, and I wash my face. I live a very youthful lifestyle. It keeps me young, except for the beard, of course. What can you do? It's gray. I was disappointed when it turned gray. It was no holding me back before that. I would shave it off, but I don't know. Don't want to. Eric, you're not supposed to ask people their yearly salaries either. Where are you from, Eric? You're asking. I've never had so many people ask me two inappropriate questions in a row. Nobody's going to invite you to parties, Eric. You got to learn communication skills. You're not supposed to ask somebody their yearly income. But subscribe to my channel, Eric, and watch my videos. And you can contribute to my yearly income by helping me get monetized on this channel. How about that? Well, I got to go. It's pretty late over here. But yeah, Evangelina, thanks so much for stopping by. It was so nice meeting you. Yeah, as you know, I'm a historical interpreter. You could guess what they make. Not my only income, but that's okay. Yeah, everybody subscribe to my channel. Help me earn more money. The more you subscribe, the more I make. The more you subscribe, it helps out my financial situation. When I get my first check from YouTube, Eric, you'll be the first one to see it. I'll show it to you. Eternity, what's going on? Thank you, Eternity. I'm glad that I have a clean aura. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. Now you can ask me any inappropriate question you want, because you're a subscriber and I'll answer them. Yeah, I don't want the entities to get me. When I moved into this house, a lot of creepy things happened. Bumps in the night, footsteps, they're gone now. My clean aura chased them away. Richard Martin, how is potatoes made? How are potatoes made is what you meant to say. I am not a botanist. I'm not a gardener. But if I had to guess, I think potatoes sprout and grow other potatoes. I think if you plant a potato, it'll grow more potatoes. Eric, I'm not going to discuss my salary on the internet. I'm so sorry. I'd have to sit down and figure it out. I've got to call my accountant and my financial advisor to find out a number for you. I do a lot of gig work, you see. I'm a photographer, a YouTuber, and a historical interpreter. I do gig work. I get a lot of tips. All you need to know is that I get by. I do the best I can. Why are you so interested in money? That's a buzzkill topic. That's a buzzkill topic, Eric. Are you into finance? Are you into finance, Eric? Why do you want to know all this monetary information? Are you an economist? Do you want to do my taxes, Eric? Are you an accountant? Why are you asking me about all this personal financial stuff? I will talk about what kind of car I drive. I drive a Jeep Wrangler. It's a two-door Jeep Wrangler. It's a rhino-colored vehicle. It is sort of a grayish blue, dark gray blue. My lifestyle is one of leisure and fun. I live a very luxurious lifestyle. I travel all around the world to make videos for you guys. I think I bought that vehicle around 2018 or maybe. I don't know the correct value of it. Let me tell you something, Eric. I'm going to tell you something about your old buddy Dream Disturber. He doesn't worry about money. He lives by the law of, he lives a life of abundance. I use the law of abundance. I attract wealth. The universe brings me money. It brings me everything I need because I have positive energy. I create my reality. I manifest things. Whenever I need it, it comes. It just comes, just like you guys come when I get on the internet. I live in a house in a very nice neighborhood. It's right by the LSU Lakes. I own my home, Eric. I own it. Own it. I'm going to pay it off in a couple of years, and I'll be on Easy Street. I live in a very nice home in Louisiana, close to the LSU Lakes, in one of the best parts of town. People are dying to get in my neighborhood, if you must know. Buddy, I don't know, man. My house has went up in value significantly. It's went up. Why do you want to know all these financial questions, Eric? Are you trying to, why do you want to know all this stuff? I talk about anything you want to know about. Yes, that's around the price range. If I sold my house today, Eric, since you must know, I would put it on the market for $350,000. My neighbor's house sold recently for $800,000. And I bought it, when I bought this house, it was the year 2000 or 1999. Since then, this property in my area went up, and I did work on the house, so it went up in value. And so if I sold this house, Theoretically, I would get more than I paid for it, but I need to do some work on it from. Eric, it is very improper to talk about specifics of money. It's very improper. I'll talk about a lot of things on here, but I'm not going to go into how much things are. I used to have a friend, okay? Let me tell you something. My parents, we had a very nice house. We lived a good life, a life of abundance, I would even venture to say. I had this friend, and every time I got something new, every time my parents bought a car, this dude would come, how much y'all paid for that? How much y'all paid for that? And I'm thinking, Jesus, this guy he's like school in summertime, Eric. School in summertime. You know what school in summertime is? Like no class. He had no class. He wants to know how much everything is. How much you paid for that? What a question. Just enjoy that we have it. I am a single gentleman. I was married once for 3 years. I was married for 3 years, Eric. It was a very exciting marriage. Had a good time. I learned a lot. Learned a lot about it. We had a blast. But it ran its course. It ran its course. No, I do not have any children. No kids. If I did, I wouldn't have the money I do have. No, I don't have any children. I didn't leave her. The marriage ran its course. We just realized, hey, we did it. It unfortunately didn't last. And I want to tell you something else. A lot of people think just because something didn't last forever, that it wasn't great, that it wasn't what was meant to be, but that's not the case. I learned a lot from the marriage. Hopefully she did too. It just didn't work out. It's a misconception that let me tell you, no, very few things last forever. Yeah, it's a very reason. It's personal on her part, so I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, she's remarried. Last I heard, she has 2 kids. I wouldn't call my ex-wife a hottie. She was tall, thin, blonde. She had a very elegant look about her. Not a woman that you would call a hottie, unfortunately. Nope, nobody cheated. She wasn't the type. She was a very loyal woman. But I was living like a single man, by the way, doing things. She put up with a lot, and we enjoyed it. It was just not. Oh yeah, that's how these 304s hot. What is a 304? I don't know what that is. I don't know what a 304 is. You'll have to tell me. I don't really believe in cheating, by the way. I mean, if somebody wants to do something on the slick, good. But I don't know what a 304 is. Chat, tell him. They're not going to tell me, Eric. You've got to tell me. Are you going to make me look it up on the internet? Are you going to make me search? You mean you ask me all these fun shorts? What's going on? Good to see you. It's always a pleasure when you stop by. Love your videos, Fun Shorts. They're so entertaining and uplifting. I think you're going to go far with your channel. No, she was not. She was not a 304 by any means. She was a very classy lady. Do you know who Martha Stewart is? Yeah, I did, Eric. She's not a 304. That's funny. Thanks for not saying that on the channel. That may have been inappropriate. Hey, Tiffany, what's going on? Great to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. We missed you the last few days. Last night, we had so many people on here. It was crazy. Yeah, that was a good decision, Eric. I'm glad you did that. At least you have some tact, huh? You're not all inappropriate. Yeah, I thought we would have a Sunday night check-in, see if anybody shows up. I got here a little after 9. Eric's over here asking me personal financial questions. He is very interested in finances, which is kind of a buzzkill topic, but that's okay. I talk about anything. Well, actually, I don't discuss money here, but that at least it kept the conversation going. Yes, Eric, I did look that up. That my ex-wife was not a 304. She was a very classy lady. She dressed with elegance and carried herself with style and grace. Yeah, it kind of threw me off. Eric's new though, so I didn't answer some questions, some I did. I did fun shorts, but what do you think about that new profile picture? Is it better or worse? I kind of thought it looked cool because my other picture was kind of old and I just upgraded it. But if you don't like it, fun shorts, I'll change it back. Eric, this is a very family-friendly channel. There's some things we don't talk about here. There's children that come on my channel, younger generation, so let's keep it sort of classy. Fun shorts, what do you think about my profile picture? I need to know. I'm not a car person. Like I told you, I drive a Jeep Wrangler. I'm into Jeeps. I don't really, muscle cars are not my thing. Where are you from, Eric? By the way. Thanks, Tiffany. I changed it because my other was kind of old, and I thought when I go the lives, I wanted a more modern pictures, kind of so they knew what they were going to get when they clicked on the live. And I just realized, wow, my picture's kind of old, isn't it? I love that look, though. Unfortunately, it's gone. I am not a very car person, Eric. I am not into vehicles in the slightest. I'm not a good driver, by the way. I hit a lot of things. I run into gas pumps and drive into ditches and everything else. I've been towed more times than anybody. Everybody, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps my channel tremendously. Can't do it. Hey, Tiffany, guess what? I hit a milestone. My channel reached 800,000 views. We're going on 800,000 views for my channel. That's a milestone. I got a little notification yet today. So I thought that was a good thing to celebrate. Eric, I told you before, this is a very classy channel. We have Gen Alphas in the mix. Two owned subs. I don't know what that means. So how was your weekend, Tiffany? Anything exciting happen? I knew I didn't expect too many people to be on Saturday night, but we ended up meeting a lot of new people. Thanks, Tiffany. Yeah, that's a good number, isn't it? I'm really working on my watch time hours, though. Wow, that's pretty cold. 20 degrees in Colorado. That's freezing. We're getting a cold snap down here. Overnight, it's supposed to drop into the 30s. And, usually when it gets cold here, it's cold in the morning, but in the daytime, it'll warm up a little bit. I think it'll be back to the 40s or 50s midday. And then the next night, it's going to get cold again. Yeah, they're getting better, Tiffany. Last night was a pretty good night. There were so many people here. Yeah, it's going to be a cold one. I have a dentist appointment on Tuesday morning. I kind of wish I didn't, but I need to go. Eric, I lost my monetization on the YouTube channel. I'm trying to get my watch time hours back up. So if you want to help me out, definitely share my videos. Tell your friends to watch them. Eric, I do have a couple of video. I do have one car channel on my channel, actually. It was from a rental car that I did, and that's one of my most popular videos. Thanks. It's sort of a dental emergency, so I have to go. I've got to go. Yeah, where is Eric from? Where could Eric be from? Well, I'm not going to answer your questions about money. I don't want to tell people, people don't know how much money I make. It's inappropriate to talk about money. All you need to know is I'm doing well. And I'm not going to answer inappropriate sexual questions. That's not that kind of channel. Callie, Eric's in Callie. Well, good for you, Eric. We love it. That's a beautiful thing. How old are you, by the way, Eric? Thanks, Tiffany, for clearing that up. Married with 2 kids. Wow. You probably need all that money you're making raising 2 kids. Good for you. How old are your children? Oh, cool. They're just young little whippersnappers. That's awesome, Eric. That's so cool. No problem to love women. We love everybody here. This is a channel of love and acceptance. We stayed on so late last night. People just didn't want us to end. So we had around 20 people here at the height of this chat. That was an amazing night. I guess because it was Saturday and people didn't have anything to do. Maybe they're all having the cold front and they were staying home. So I got so many watch time hours. Yeah. Yeah, it was a whole new crowd. It was weird. They were having a good time though. They definitely were. Yeah, I know in certain parts of USA, we're not going to get snow here. We're going to get frozen weather. It's not going to be a deep freeze though. I hope the roads aren't icy when I have to go to the dentist. Yeah, I'm glad I'm off tomorrow. It'll be a nice day, even though I have to get up early on Tuesday. Probably go back to work on Wednesday. Yeah, wow, Bill, it is. We're getting some rain over here. It was really thundering earlier. We had a tornado watch today, Wild Bill, and it was so windy. We had some great wind today. It was really nice. And now it's raining. No, it's not that kind of emergency. I don't want to talk about it here. I just got to go to the dentist. Yeah, it really didn't rain that much during the day. I was surprised how hot it was during the day. Livy or Livy, welcome, welcome, welcome. How exciting to see you. I don't think we met you before. I'm so glad you found our channel. We love meeting new people. Tell us about yourself, Livy or Livy. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I live in Louisiana. I have a channel focusing on travel. In Louisiana, I show you antebellum homes, Louisiana festivals. We meet interesting people and go to interesting events. On the live, though, we just chill in here. We chill and spread love and joy around the world. We get people from France, India, England, Canada. We had a bunch of people from India and Africa on lately. They send me messages and tell me where they're from. I don't even know what they're saying. I don't even know what those locations are. I couldn't even pronounce them if I wanted to. But they send me where they're at, and I think it's awesome. And I welcome them to the channel with love. I actually came on twice yesterday. I came on once and left, and everyone wanted me to come back, so I came back. Isn't that something? Saturdays must be the way to go around here. Everybody was on a Saturday. And we had a blast. A real, honest to goodness blast. Arthur Isaac, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you today? Welcome to my channel. It's so nice to meet you. I don't think you've been here before. We're just hanging out tonight and having a great Sunday evening, a recap of our weeks. See what everybody's been up to and visiting a little bit. Some people tell me they like to watch my channel at night. It helps them sleep. Some people say I don't see how, but it does. I'm not sure I understand. Probably because it's so late sometimes. It's okay, Tiffany. I don't expect the same people to be on every single night. It's kind of hard to commit to that, isn't it? Unless you're me, because I have to, because it's my job to come on here. And mingle with you guys. Maybe tomorrow I'll go out and make a real vlog video. If I could think of something to do, somewhere to go. Vlog my day. I don't know of any interesting locations. I can't really do anything until after the 7th. Then I should be back in action. Back in action. It's going to be so cold, though. I'm not going to want to go anywhere in that bitterly cold day. It's going to be too much. Probably just going to stay home and relax. Been staying up so late on here. That's how I am right now, barricaded from the 20-degree temps. Yeah, who wants to get out in that, man? I'll have to get out sometime to go get something to eat. I don't have any real food around here. I'll go vlog, pick something up, bring it back home. I probably won't come on tomorrow night. We'll be back on Tuesday. Yeah, the casino sounds so much fun. Maybe I'll go to the casino one day. I love the sound of all that money rolling in, those clicks, watching those little screens roll by. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, we have the Horseshoe Casino now, like in Vegas. It's new. That's pretty cool. We got some new casinos around here. One of them is called the Hollywood Casino. La Verge is a really nice casino hotel in Baton Rouge. Biloxi in Mississippi has great casinos. The Hard Rock Cafe Casino and the Beau Rivage Casino, where I spent Christmas one year. And it was so much fun. It was beautiful. It was elaborately decorated over there. And that was a good video. I need to check on it and see how it's doing. Yeah, the Hollywood's a brand new casino somewhere. It was a big to do around a couple of months ago. How it was just built and all that other stuff. Supposed to be nice. You have some amazing casinos there. Yeah, a lot of our casinos, when casinos first started coming in here, there was a weird law that to have a casino, it had to be on the water. So we had a lot of gambling boat casinos that were docked on land. And then they kind of relaxed that law. So now they can have land based casinos. So there's one very close to me called the Belle of Baton Rouge. And it's on a boat. And there is a hotel there. It's like a floating casino. Some people go there to watch fireworks on July. We have this posh casino here. I hate it. They treat you terrible. The commercials show supermodels. No supermodels are there. Yeah, supermodels rarely go to casinos. And that's how they get you in. Yeah, I don't know if they would be considered riverboats, but they're nice. La Verge and the Queen Casinos in Baton Rouge, both are super nice. Yeah, I've been to La Verge a couple of times. There's concerts there, Robert. I'm sure you probably have been to a couple. Who did I see over there? It was one band that was popular in the 90s, and then they came back. The casinos that are on land are all on Indian tribal land, like the one in Marksville, LA. Oh, there you go. Indian tribal land. Yeah, the Bill of Baton Rouge, I think that's probably the least extravagant casino, but the closest one to me. I used to know someone who always wanted to go there, so we would go there. She'd play the slot machines. Some of those slot machines were fun. I'd never really gotten into it before that. I like the ones with the Martians, Mars attacks, and those big spaceships come. That's always fun. A lot of fun. Lots of fun. Do you like the movie Bugsy, Darren? Great. I've never seen that movie. What is it about? I only saw Casino a couple of years ago. That was pretty good. That was a good one. I think I vaguely remember hearing about the movie Bugsy, but I don't know what it's about. Let's see. Oh, it looks good from the photo. Warren Beatty, Annette Bening, Ben Kingsley, Harvey Keitel, very cool actor. I love him. Elliot Gould. Yeah, that does seem like a pretty good movie. I may have to check it out. 1991, good year. That was a good year for movies. But he didn't really invent the Flamingo Casino. Oh, they shouldn't have lied. Why did they lie? They lied in that movie. You have a crush on Warren Beatty. Wow. Interesting person to have a crush on. Well, he was a nice looking younger man. I see his photo. I do see his photo. Let's see what he starred in, his filmography. Let me scroll down here. Oh, he was in Bonnie and Clyde. Wow. I never saw that, but that's a good movie. Bonnie and Clyde, Shampoo, Heaven Can Wait, Reds, Ishtar, Dick Tracy. I remember that. And I remember he dated Madonna. Love Affair, Bullworth, Rules Don't Apply. A lot of good movies. Warren Beatty. He's 87 years old. Right now, still alive. He's been nominated for 14 Academy Awards, including Best Actor, 4 for Best Picture, 2 for Best Director, 3 for Original Screenplay, and 1 for Adapted Screenplay. He won Best Actor for Reds. He's the only person to have been nominated for acting, directing, writing, and producing in the same film. And he did so twice for Heaven Can Wait and again on Reds. Well, I'll have to watch it out. Do you know? I don't think you were here when Robert asked which rom-com made you cry. I think someone asked that. I don't know who that was. So you don't have a crush on him anymore. He's too old. Well, you can watch those old movies and imagine him as a younger man. I think his last movie was in 2016. Rules don't apply. Yeah, of course. He played Dick Tracy. How could you not? He wore that cool yellow trench coat. Let's read about his marriages and stuff. Betty has been married to actress Annette Bening, and they have 4 children, including Ella Beatty. I don't even know who Ella is, but her name is a link. Prior to marrying Benning, Betty was notorious for his large number of romantic relationships and received generous media coverage. He was linked to over 100 females. Cher is one of them. Oh no, Cher stated Warren has probably been with everybody I know. Leslie Carson dated him though. No, that was too self-centered and refused to marry. Of course, he's a long supporter of the Democratic Party, as most celebrities are. Good for them. Oh yeah, they exaggerate all that stuff. A lot of the times they say people are dating each other in Hollywood and they're not. It's just to keep their names out there. Because it's exciting to think people are dating around and, they're all in the same social circle. So everybody goes out together. And sometimes things do happen. I think Robert loves all of those shows. Just recently, he talked to me about The Twilight Zone, and we both loved The Sopranos. Nip Tuck, I loved the first couple of seasons of Nip Tuck, but toward the end, I thought it kind of got too far out there. It was a little too shock value. They have to make a movie every 12 years or so, or you'll forget they even exist. That's true. Gotta put your name out there, or they will forget you. You don't want to be forgotten. And any news is good news. Even when they're mad at you, that's still a good news. Yes, I'm streaming Nip Tuck right now in season 2. Yeah, I think you're going to notice toward the end, it was just going for shock value. They had more of these more extreme storylines. Did you ever watch Nip Tuck, Robert? I don't know if you ever told me about that. What about Mad Men, Tiffany? That's one of our favorite shows. I thought Draper was so cool in Mad Men. Yeah, that was a great list, Tiffany. All of those are great shows. Good for you. Wow. Dobie Gillis was on an episode of the Many Love. I mean, Warren Beatty was on an episode of the Many Loves of Dobie Gillis. There we go. Yeah, isn't that something? Nobody says the Twilight Zone. It was a great show. Rod Sterling was so cool narrating those shows with a cigarette. Tiffany's a real cool girl. She really helps this channel out tremendously in the chats. Couldn't do it without Tiffany. He was probably so young we wouldn't recognize him. What's your favorite episode of the Twilight Zone? I like the one, I think it's called Eye of the Beholder, when the woman's getting plastic surgery and they're talking about her like she's disfigured and she has to be cured or she's going to just live this life of misery with this hideous face. And it turned out she looks normal, or what we would consider normal. And the reality she's in, all the people had distorted faces. The actress that played that girl was this Donna Douglas, who played Ellie Mae Clampett on the Hillbillies. There was an interview on TV about the episodes of The Twilight Zone and how almost 90% of what they showed as fiction is now reality. Except for the aliens. But a lot of science fiction became reality. That's how it works. People have ideas and they think, how do we make this happen? My other favorite episode was when they were in New Orleans during Mardi Gras and the guy was about to die, and he made his relatives wear those masks. Yeah, that was Donna Douglas as a young starlet back then. She had a promising career, but got into television instead, and did so well with the Beverly Hillbillies. You should watch her. She's really beautiful in that episode if you want to rewatch it, knowing that that's her. It's kind of cool. What streaming services do you have, Tiffany? I don't have. The only streaming service I have now is Apple TV because I wanted to watch Silo, the one where the masks shape their faces to show what they look like inside. Yeah, that was it. They had to wear them until midnight, and then the man died, and then they took their masks off, and their faces were shaped like the mask. That was a great episode. Who would have seen that coming? The cool thing about Eye of the Beholder that I recall is, though, even though those aliens had weird faces, they were still smoking cigarettes. as those alien weird faced doctors, they still smoked in their reality, and that's when everybody smoked on medical shows. Right now, I only have Tubi and Pluto. Me too, Tiffany. In the past, I've tried them all. Sure, me too. Me too. I did too. I got Apple TV because I wanted to see Silo, and Severance is coming back, and I love that show. The Twilight episode when the guy annoys his wife by reading too much, the world end, and he survives. Yet all the books are gone and his glasses are broke. Yeah, that was Burgess Meredith. He was in a lot of Halloween episodes. Yeah, that was a terrible life. But I bet if he tries hard, he could find some glasses. I would be screwed too because nobody would have my prescription. But that was a good episode. Yeah, I may rewatch The Twilight Zone. That was such a good series. Sterling was such an interesting guy. Then he hosted another show called Night Shadows. It was kind of more in the 70s. It was the same concept, except he would be in an art studio and talking about art, and then the art would kind of go into the episode of the week. Yeah, that's definitely in the top 10 episodes. Yeah, I think what you're talking about, Wild Bill, is the show I'm talking about, Night Gallery, where he would host that show, but his monologues would be in an art gallery, and the painting would actually, transition into the episode. When I was a kid, my sister and I would watch Night Gallery at night, and my mom couldn't understand why we're watching that scary show. But we would watch it and get so scared because those episodes were scary for kids. Yeah, I saw Night Gallery before I saw the old Twilight Zone episodes. I wonder if we could stream Night Gallery anywhere. Says it's on Amazon Video. Wow. I'll have to check it out. Well, it says it's on Prime Video on Amazon. I don't have that right now. Otherwise, I would look for it. I'm looking at a picture right now. Rod Sterling has a 70s haircut with those sideburns and longer hair. And next to it, they have a photo of the Twilight Zone photo where he had that clean cut 50s look. You know, I do remember Alfred Hitchcock Presents. They used to show those on Nick at Night. Yeah, and he's wearing a checkered sport coat. I think it's called Houndstooth or something. Mutton chops is an old English style haircut. Alfred Hitchcock was in every one of his movies as a cameo. They don't have any television series like that anymore where they would have the ensemble cast and stars play an episode every week. Oh, The Outer Limits. That was a good one, too. I didn't see a lot of Outer Limits episodes. That was more sci fi. But I saw the beginning and it was pretty good. Yeah, I don't haven't seen enough of that Alfred Hitchcock Presents shows to know what they did on there. But he uses poison a lot. That's interesting. One of the girls that I work with on the in the antebellum world, we have to they're all cosplay people. They have period clothes and the old school Southern things. And one of my friends has this ring that she wears, and the ring opens up, and that's where you could put the poison in. And you close it, and then it's a regular fine little ring, and that's so they could poison the people by just putting a few drops in their coffee without anybody noticing. Real nice ring. And that's how they would poison their husbands if they wanted to. There's nothing wrong. Yeah, that's how it opened. There's nothing wrong with your TV. We control the vertical. We control the horizontal. I remember that. What a great opening. But it really didn't go into syndication as much as The Twilight Zone or even Alfred Hitchcock. I don't even know where to stream The Outer Limits. Do you guys remember the Hitchhiker show from HBO? Where that mystery man was hitchhiking and he would ride with somebody and then the episode would switch to the person he was riding with and mysterious things happened. That was a good show back then. They always had some sort of sexy scenes in there. So when you were a kid, that was kind of interesting. The Hitchhiker on HBO. I've been reading how people are having streaming fatigue because there's too many streaming services now. Hey, Angel, what's going on? Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I think I've seen you the last few days. Eager Stevens. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. William Shatner was in an episode. He was in a famous episode when the gremlin was on the wing of the plane and nobody saw the gremlin except him. That was kind of funny. Yeah, there's too many of them. And then, before it was Netflix, and Netflix had everything you wanted to see. But then they started making streaming deals where each network wanted rights to certain shows, and the other networks can't have it. She played Hang 'em High. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. Yeah, little gremlin. He goes crazy because he hates to fly. Yeah, I think he did. He played in 2 episodes. He sure did. My favorite William Shatner character, though, was on Boston Legal when he played Denny Crane. Oh, I didn't know he was in the one with the slot machine, too. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, guys. You have great taste in TV shows, Tiffany. That's probably one of my all-time favorite shows. James Spader's in it. He's so cool. And he and Denny Crane, their characters just work so well together. I kind of wish we could see them again together. Yeah, I mean, it's the way it is now. It makes you think, well, cable TV's not so bad. Like even I will just I switched streaming services. I canceled everything in October, and I realized which one did I miss the most, and it's Apple TV, and that's why I got it back. But I think I'm going to get Netflix tomorrow to watch Raw wrestling. Yeah, James Spader is so cool. He's one of my favorite actors. Edgar Stevens was the woman who played in the episode with the hitchhiker. Interesting. Yeah, I'll give it a whirl. I know I want to see Wednesday, the show Wednesday. I always like the Addams Family, the movies, TV show. Cool character. We're talking about our Gina Smith is my sister, by the way, everybody. We're talking about shows that we love to stream on the streaming services. We're talking about the Twilight Zone, even. All of our favorite shows. Yeah. There was an episode that the sun was going to crash on the Earth. I think Agnes Moorehead was in that episode. She played Endora on Bewitched, and she was on another episode as well. So it was interesting to see her in the Twilight Zone episode. You can spot a lot of actors in the Twilight Zone that got famous later. She dreamt that the Earth was getting closer to the sun or falling into the sun. But when she woke up, she realized that the Earth was actually moving away from the sun and everything's freezing instead. So they were going to die anyway. Yeah, that's true, Wild Bill. She was in the episode where the aliens, they were little tiny alien robots or something, right? And they were attacking her in that house. Pretty funny. Robert loves The Walking Dead, by the way. I think dare to say that's one of his favorite shows. His favorite shows. Makes it very fascinating to view. Well, start from the beginning, Tiffany, if you do watch it. The first couple of seasons were fantastic. I actually loved it. Great character development, but toward the end, for me, it got too repetitious. Maybe one day I will get back into it. Maybe one day. I love Lost, the series. That's one of my favorite shows. Elizabeth Montgomery and Charles Bronson played in an episode together as well. Oh, interesting. Yes, I'll start at the very beginning. Elizabeth Montgomery was in a great TV movie. It was about Lizzie Borden, how she killed her parents, and I remember that would come on when we were kids. It was kind of a scary movie to us as kids, and it was when little shows like that would come on once a year, and you would watch it. And they had a little song about Lizzie Borden killing her parents with 40 whacks. Then she killed her father with 40 whacks. And it was set in the old days. Kind of cool show, actually. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. Yeah, remember how it was scary when we were kids. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. I forgot all about it. I wonder what was so scary about it. Because it was on network TV. We were talking about, I did tell them how we used to watch um, Night Gallery and those scary shows at night in the 70s. I never saw Black Dahlia. Is that a TV show or a movie? I never saw that. You can find any movie on YouTube. Just type it in, Wild Bill says. That's true. I watched Heavenly Creatures on YouTube the other day. That's my all-time favorite movie. And Barfly is my other all-time favorite movie about Charles Bukowski, the poet. And you cannot find those movies. I have them on DVD, but I don't have a DVD player to even watch them. I want to find the black and white Doberman movie. Oh yeah, there was a movie that I always used to see in a hotel And it was about they made a clone of a woman and they made a clone of a dog, and they got mean or something. And there was a scene that stays in our minds where the dog killed a little toy poodle. And every time we would go on a vacation and stay in a hotel, that movie happened to be on. It was so weird. We saw it several times, but only on a vacation. Black Dahmer's famous 1947 murder case where a lady was chopped in half. They have made lots of movies. Never saw that. That Doberman was a black and white movie. We've seen it several times. And it was just another movie that stands out in our heads for some reason. And I remember that scene where they cloned the dog. So it was pretty ahead of its time to talk about cloning. They cloned the dog and it got mean. I think they also cloned a woman and the clone was evil too. I don't remember the details. I just remember the scene of it. It was. I've seen movies on Black Dahlia, Gina says. I mean, the name kind of rings a bell. I just don't really recall about it. I'll do a research about it. Oh yeah, I see a picture right now. Elizabeth Short, known as Black Dahlia, American woman found murdered in Learmonth Park in Los Angeles, California in 1947. Her case became highly publicized owing to the gruesome nature of the crime, which included mutilation and bisection of her corpse. What a shame that happened. That's a terrible. I can't believe they made a movie about it. It sounds too hideous for a movie. How can they make a movie about it? Lucille's daughter played Black Dahlia in the 70s movie. Yeah, Black Mirror, that was a good show. I remember that first episode with the pig, and I saw that, and I didn't realize every episode was going to be different. I thought that episode with the pig, I thought that was the characters that the whole movie was going to be based about. But it was it's like the Twilight Zone, except it's more our time. It's more how social media is going to change and affect us. I really don't even know if I can tell you about the first episode on here. So you do have to watch it. Yeah, watch it. The first episode was the most shocking episode I'd seen on a TV show. And I couldn't believe that this is on TV and this was going to be that show, because I thought that it was a series with the same characters on every episode and it was just going to go on from there. But it's different. It's like the Twilight Zone. So if you got Netflix, watch it. It's so good. Man, was it good. The Black Dahlia woman is 5 feet tall, 5 feet and 5 inches. She weighed 115 pounds, had light blue eyes, brown hair, badly decayed teeth. Her body had been cut completely in half by a technique taught in the 1930s called hemicorporectomy. Gosh, they go into detail about it. We're not going to tell you every little thing about it. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, I guess. It's stuff that you can relate to now, and you'll think, yeah, that could happen. Sure, it could. I could see it happening if things go the way they're going. Yeah, it seems like it, because I can read you this description about it. The lower half of her body had been removed by transecting the lumbar spine between the second and third lumbar vertebrae, thus severing the intestines at the duodenum. Newbar's report noted very little words I can't even talk about. They're so big, they're surgeon words. Why would they have done that to that poor girl? She was only identified after her fingerprints were sent to the Federal Bureau of Investigations. She won a beauty contest and everything at one point. And they talk about the initial investigation. Guess I'll have to watch the movie, see what it's all about. Sure, it's great stuff. Whenever I have the time to sit down and watch a movie, I'll give it a whirl. Yeah, it's a shame. She wanted to make it in Hollywood, filled with dreams. It was raining earlier, thundering a lot too. I don't hear any rain anymore, but it was raining a lot. According to newspaper reports, shortly after the murder, Short received the nickname Black Dahlia from staff patrons at the Long Beach drugstore in mid 1946 as wordplay on the film The Blue Dahlia. Interesting. Emily Henson, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by my channel. How are you tonight? What is going on? I think I saw you here yesterday. I'm so glad you came back. A little slower tonight than last night. There were so many people out last night. At the height, it was around 23 people in here. A lot of kids out last night, too. That's perfectly fine, though. Made it exciting. Made the channel exciting to me. Very active. Every night's different. Never know what the future holds. But we're here for you guys at least 2 hours every single night. One way or another. Either I'll post a long-term video, a short, or do a live. Did you see my message? I got 800,000 views. I got a YouTube milestone notification. We reached 800,000 views on this channel. Thanks to all of my viewers and subscribers. And that's a beautiful thing. It's unprecedented. That's Blondie's song. What is Blondie's song, Wild Bill? We talked about so many things. I don't know what you're referring to. What is Blondie's song? One way or another. Yeah, I gotta listen. Oh my word, it's our Indian ambassador showing up tonight. Shorma, how's it going? Hello. Well, we're so glad you're here all the way from India. What's the India news today? Tiffany, I don't think you know we have an Indian ambassador now. We're worldwide. We're all over. France, Germany, and now India. We've reached India. And we have a brand new Indian ambassador to tell us all about the world of India. Yeah, I love that song, One Way or Another. I tend to say that a lot. One way or another. Maybe one day, Sharma, maybe one day. Maybe, you never know. So, from what I understand, you're just starting your day. India is 24 hours ahead of us. It's a whole new day. They're one day ahead over there. We are still in January 5th. Sharma is in January the 6th. Where I am at, it is 10:49 p.m. at night on January the 5th. We're having a pleasant talk about movies, TV shows, actors, and such. That's true. You asked me about my sister. If I had one, she's actually here on the line, maybe still here. I don't know. I can't tell who's here or who's not, by the way. I can only kind of see the number of people, and even that's not accurate. Sometimes it says 0 people are in here and people are still chatting away. But I can't see the names unless you guys talk. So that's how my chat works on my end. Some people think I can see who's here, but I have no idea. I have no idea. I just go with the flow around here. Hey, I want to see a view of the USA. Would you like to see me view one? If you want to see Louisiana, go to my channel. Watch all of my videos. I show you a lot of Louisiana historic homes. I interview interesting Louisiana characters. I show you festivals. There's even an alligator festival on there where we actually hold a live alligator. You can find it at Dream Disturber on YouTube. And I think you did subscribe, so I appreciate that immensely. Would you like to see me view once? I would love to see you view my channel. Watch every single one of my videos. You'll be my new favorite subscriber. Send it to your friends. Tell people in India to watch my channel. India is my Um, of my videos, India is my second most watched geographical location for my long-term videos. Don't know why that's the case, though. Maybe if I went there, I'd be a star. I'd be on Bollywood. They'd put me in a movie. What do you do whenever you recharge, get in? How much price you have to pay in order to recharge? I recharge for free. I attract positive energy. I live a life of abundance. I draw energy into me from the universe. The universe gives me all the recharging I need. Nothing's free, though. Your channel is going viral, Darren. Yeah. It's going worldwide. It's worldwide. England, France, Germany. It's all over. Trying to get more French people to watch, but I need to learn some French. I gotta send you this message, Tiffany. Somebody responded to my videos and they said, "Hi, I'm from this region. It's in Africa." I couldn't even pronounce where they're from. People are watching me from all over. I can't even read the name of the locations. That's just how far and wide this channel goes. We recently got 800,000 views. We reached a milestone. I have to pay $350 or a simple $5. For what, Shorma? For what? What do you have to pay that for? Yeah, even going all the way to Africa. All the way over to Africa. Imagine me getting off the plane to Africa and meet all those fans holding up their signs. I should bring the zombie baby to Africa. Imagine walking out of a plane. They wouldn't know what to do. They'd be bowing on the ground. They'd say, "Welcome." They would give us a key to the city. Imagine how his confidence would improve then. He'd be able to tell all those kids in his class. He said he wouldn't even worry about those kids anymore because he's world known. He's known all over, high and low. From the smallest town to the biggest city. In every continent. Wouldn't that be something? Well, how are you going to come to my house if you don't like the zombie baby, Shorma? You're going to have to sleep in his room. Oh, he loves seeing those brains. That's his favorite thing. That's his very favorite thing to see. Yeah, he's a good kid. He's got a hard life. We're trying to build up his confidence. He's the reason we started doing these lives, because he wants to get 2,000 subscribers. And we're so close. Let's see how many we got today. All he wants to do is get these subscribers. Right now, he's at 1,872 subscribers. Have a way to be bold and font of this baby. Whenever he will come, I will read. Newman Jelisa? Yeah, we're so close. We're getting there. We got several yesterday. We got one today. I know that guy Eric, who was kind of weird sometimes. He subscribed, so that's good. Oh, look, there's my new profile picture. You sure you like that picture? I guess it looks kind of cool. We're so close. Every day we get a little closer. One day is one more step. One foot in front of the other. That's all you can do. Give this baby. I have frightened my cousin baby, as well as my sister. Oh, I can't give you that kid. Big responsibility. I don't know you well enough, Sharma. I don't know if I want to send him all the way to India. I'd never see him again. But tell your family to watch my channel and subscribe, and they can see the zombie baby any day. We're here almost every night, chilling with you guys, having captivating talks, interesting conversations. There is one reason. That's why I'm talking to you. Why are you talking to me? Because you're our Indian ambassador. All that we know about India, we learn from you. Yeah, we do have the best dogs, Tiffany. We do talk about some pretty good stuff on here. And for the most part, everybody's really nice. For the most part. I try to come on earlier sometimes, but nobody's on earlier. They don't like my content around 8. I see other lives and they're doing good earlier, but nobody watches me earlier. I have something India. There's no one in English. I love English more rather than Hindi. That's why I talk the foreigners, man. Good, good, good. We're always here for you. Sharma, we're always here to communicate with you. Anytime you want me to come on, send me a message and I'll be here. Day or night. Day or night. We're not really, though. I do work during the day, but we're here at night. Every night. We're here spreading love and joy and positivity. Sometimes we're here for a long time, sometimes a short time. I usually try to stay at least 2 hours, though. Last night I only stayed 1 hour and everybody wanted me to come back. Is there a restriction at border? I am not the border czar, so I don't know. I mean, I think you could easily come visit here. I don't think there is a restriction to visit America from India. We have a lot of people from India here, by the way. I work with a woman from India. She and her husband came directly from India to India. He's a university professor. He's pretty high over there. She's a historian where I work. They have a daughter and a son that were both born in America. And she's doing well. She says She wishes they would have come to America earlier. What will happen if I reach the border? How will I cross and enter your country? You have to fly to our country, Shormer. You've got to fly here. You got to get on a plane, make a plane trip across the ocean, across the deep blue sea. You'll arrive at an airport. You cannot cross the border to come to America. Get on that airplane. And see what America has to offer. You may love it. You should go to school here. Yeah, you need a visa first. Thanks, Wild Bill. That's true. Yeah, get a visa first. Blue sea and ocean added might frighten. So are you scared of crossing the ocean? Good thing I can read Indian to English talk. It's part of my job to be able to interpret what you guys are saying, even if it's a little backwards. That's just how good. What Wild Bill said, get that visa, get a visa. How do you get a visa? I don't know. I don't know how to get a visa in India. From where will I get visa? Will you support me? Oh, I'm not supporting you. Don't you know I got to support this kid over here? You know how much I have to spend taking care of a real zombie child? His school is expensive. I send him to a private school so he can get the best education. And it's a lot of money. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's like an episode of Lost. Zombie face costs a lot of money. Yeah, I got to send him to a good school, because I want him to get him a leg up. He's already got a lot of difficulties ahead of him. Raising a kid's expensive. And a zombie kid is more expensive than that. He's got special needs. I will teach me how to make him educated. How can you do that? You don't even know how to get to America. I raised zombie baby till 18. To raise zombie baby till 18. Yeah, it's going to cost me $300,000. That's why you guys need to support my channel. Go ahead and watch all my videos. I need to get monetized quickly. These bills are adding up. I've got a whole 18 years raising a child. You know how expensive that is? No, you will never get the zombie baby. Never, never, never. Zombie baby is going to be a real lady killer someday. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Look at that smile. Look at that beautiful complexion he's got. He's going to grow up to be a fine young man with all this education. He's going to be a fine young man one day. I'm going to send him straight to India, too. Straight to India. Straight to India. I'm starting to separate a lot of brown on the ground. And that smell. You had not taught not to frighten anyone yet. Well, you should accept this kid. Why are you frightened of someone with a disability? That's very politically incorrect for you to be that way. Is that how India is? You don't accept people there? You guys are harsh in India. I'm glad we don't live there. I'm glad I don't. It's hard raising a kid with special needs. I do the best I can. Well, Bill, you probably do need to elaborate on that. Are you walking outside? I don't know what you're doing over there. You don't have zombie kids in India, Shorma? I tend to not ask people's ages around here. I just try to keep it family friendly because you never know. I mean, this is open on YouTube, and a lot of Gen Alphas do stop by my channel. Even though this is not a children's channel, I know there's other content out there, but they still love me, and that's okay. Yeah, what are you doing, Wild Bill? You need to elaborate. Do you tame any domestic animal? If you had tamed him, see me. How is he? I don't have any animals here. We don't. I live kind of in the city. We don't have animals. Do you live in a rural area in India? Do you have animals over there? I personally do not. Oh, this conversation is getting thick. I get it. You were being, yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's a thick conversation, isn't it? It's getting thick. You never know what goes on around here. We go with the flow, Wild Bill. I go with the flow. I do moderate a little bit, though. We have some basic themes that we stick to. How about that? We have basic themes, and it can deviate. There's a few directions I don't go. Like that guy Eric asked me about my house, how much is it, and all that other bull. I'm not going to talk about my finances here. I'm not going to let somebody be sexually explicit about things because I think that's not how I want this channel to go. But we do deviate a little bit. It's a thick conversation. The air is thick. It's murky. We doing talking about talk. I like Robert. He says it like no filter. McNasty, what's going on? Welcome back. Great to see you again. How's everything going in your world these days? You were here yesterday and now you're back. That's a beautiful thing. We love it. We love it. The air is thick in this conversation tonight. Things are getting thick. You came at a very thick time. It's murky. Maybe you'll change the mood. Yeah, I realized Saturday a lot of interesting people stopped by. It was more of a younger crowd on Saturday, I noticed. So I do kind of keep that in mind because you never know. These are, anybody can stop by here. Tiffany, you need to look up Fun Shorts' channel, though. He's probably my youngest subscriber, and that kid is funny. Yeah, people. Some people tame and make him to protect this home at night because there is much robber here and lots of things. Yeah, so Sharma is saying that people do tame wild animals to protect their homes from criminals. What kind of animal would they use to protect their homes? We would have dogs here, dogs to protect our homes. Maybe it's different in India. What kind of wild animal would an Indian person have to protect their homes? Yeah, let me show you what this channel is. I'll find it for you. And I just, the kid, he subscribed to my channel, and he really was one of the first people. And I said, "Cool, I'll subscribe to yours." And I was surprised to see him. And I thought, well, these videos are actually entertaining. They're actually creative. How are you doing this? Hold on, let me see.
Liv, thank you for welcoming me to.
Oh, quit talking to me. Let me use the app instead. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Are we still here? It must be the weather, but my whole system stopped for a bit. So I hope I didn't lose anybody. Good. Yeah, I mean, the weather was bad and it just said, were you reconnecting? Let's see, guys. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. All right, it's Fun Shorts 344. 344, that's his Fun Shorts 344. It's 34 channel. Redhead kid. I subscribe. I even told my sister to subscribe to his channel because cute does funny things. He's a young man. No, that's not your channel. You have a channel, McNasty. We'll check your channel out too if you want us to. I had eaten puri sabji and munch them out. It was disturbing my intestines, and I got stomach pain and ache. with repeatedly loose motion. Well, you better stay away from that food, whatever it is. It obviously doesn't sit with you. That's important information from our Indian ambassador. Because if I go to India, I will not eat puri sabji. I will stay away from it. No, Robert, I don't smoke reefer because I have asthma. Yeah, I'm a kid. My videos are cringe.
Here's what I found.
Some say stuff you might not expect. That's okay, McNasty. We follow everybody here. We are a very open channel. Try to keep things light for the most part. But literally everyone else smokes here in Colorado. I wouldn't say we're G-rated, but we probably are. What is your alias, McNasty? How do I find your channel? I'm not going through this big runaround like I did with somebody the other day. But if you can give me an easy way to find it, I'll check it out. You got to tell me what it is, and I'll look into it. Because I can't do it unless you tell me what it is. A girl named Kamal I used to love left me and told I do not love you and fled away, and no contact occurred. Oh, we're so sorry to hear that, Shorma. That's a sad story. Maybe you'll meet someone else more suited for you. Yeah, whatever's meant to be, meant to be. Love is a dog from heck. That's what I would say. Love is a dog from heck. But, you know, it builds character. Broken hearts hurt, but they make us strong. So it'll make you a stronger person. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that when you're on a YouTube channel, you've got to pick a screen name. YouTube has screen names just like Twitter does. Like my screen name is at Dream Disturber. If I meet anybody and I tell them my channel, I will say it's at Dream Disturber. But people don't set those screen names, or if they do, they'll have one with numbers and a letter. It doesn't make any sense. So my advice to anyone here, not that you guys may be YouTubers, but thanks for watching me. If you got a YouTube channel, make that screen name easy to give people. I have a girl in USA from which I have to talk full night and have to share sweetheart and sweet tell. Ooh, you're a smooth operator, Sharma. Good for you. If you can't get him with that, then I don't know what to do. Tell us about this girl from USA. Where is she from? What does she do? What does she look like? Why don't you want to date an Indian girl? Oh, Darren, oh my God, Darren, 2 days ago, boyfriend still bitching at me for taking him to Terrifier for Halloween. He asked me how I could be into such gore. I feel like such a freak now, Garrett. Oh, well, I work at this haunted house, and these people live for Halloween. They love the Terrifier and Smiley and all that stuff. I know Terrifier 3, they went to go see it and loved it. And I haven't seen those movies yet. During October, I'm surrounded by Halloween. I'm surrounded by all that stuff. So in my free time, I don't tend to want to watch it. And then Christmas comes along. Maybe I will watch this now. All right, we're checking out this channel. MEEGAMC 6. Oh boy. MAGA. I don't know. Or your channel really didn't show up. I tried. I did try. MEGAMCNASTY 1696. Sorry, buddy. Your channel's just not coming up. Will you make me a moderator of this channel? Well, give me 3 reasons why you think you would make a good moderator. Not 1, not 2, but 3 reasons why you think you'd be a good moderator. And why do you think I need one? This is a family-friendly channel. We keep it moderated for the most part. I wrote it down, McNasty. Check it out later. Tiff, you are good. I love Terrifier. Gonna see 3 soon. No, not at all. I work with freaks. You're not a freak. You're a very interesting person. Fit along well with us, actually. I appreciate everything you do for this channel. You're really great with the chats and stuff. What are you searching on? Searching it on YouTube, man. YouTube. I got my iPad right here. Let it go. Yeah, it was a hard sell, Sharma. I was going to give you a chance with those 3 reasons. But you're right. I will probably never make you a moderator. You know why? Because I don't need one, and you're kind of new here. If I made anybody a moderator, it would be Tiffany. I think she'd be a good one. But I don't think we need a moderator officially here. Oh, thank you. You're very much, Robert. I'm so glad you like Terrifier as well. That's not normal. I typed in that at. I typed in it with at. Typed it in. Wait. No, we're not talking about you. We're talking about Sharma wants to be a moderator. I know you've been around for a while. MEGAMCNASTY 169. I typed it. It just I couldn't find it. I'll try it again tomorrow. We'll try it again tomorrow. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Is there any apple in your room? I have been hungry for 2 days. Would you give me that apple? We don't have any apples around here. Not in this room. I don't keep apples in my office. Don't keep apple in my office. All right, try this one more time. There you go. Tiffany gave you an apple, a taco, and chicken. Do you drink alcohol? I do not promote alcohol consumption on the channel. I do not. If that's a good answer. What about you, Sharma? Do you drink alcohol? Let me find this channel again. See where you wrote it. We're gonna find it. Don't you worry. There's an apple and a chicken and a taco. There you go. We got you, Sharma. We got you covered. We got you. Well, it looks like you retracted the message. It's fine. You never told me about these animals that protect your home in India. Is it dogs? Do you have dogs to protect your home from robbers? I need to know. I need to be prepared for when I go to India to know what to expect over there. But I have to make this chicken and have to fry it. I need ready-made chicken. But I have to make this chicken. Do you know how to cook, Sharma? Have you cooked anything? Are you proficient in the kitchen? That is what I need to know. Yeah, America is the land of ready-made chicken on every corner. If you want chicken, it's easy to get. They love chicken down here. I have a shortage of mustard oil. Non-test will be seen. Yeah, there's going to be bland food without mustard oil. To interpret. Use mustard oil for flavor. I don't think we do that in America. I don't cook, but I don't think people cook with mustard oil down here around here. I don't think I would know what mustard oil is. But I like me some Grey Poupon. Yeah, that's some fancy mustard. It's the elite mustard, Grey Poupon mustard. But I have to know step. How will I come to USA? I have to take ready-made chicken. Dijon mustard, yeah, that's delicious. Yeah, that's French mustard. You're right. It's the mustard of the French. Wow, Bill, thanks for that. Thanks for saying that. Tell us about this USA girl, Sharma. Maybe you can go visit her. I wouldn't mess around with that girl, though. Oh, it's the only mustard I eat. Well, there you go. That sounds like some good mustard. It is tasty. Your beard and long hair is much attractive towards person. I don't know what tanga means, but thanks so much, Sharma. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like my hair and beard. I appreciate the compliment. That's what this channel's all about, spreading joy and positivity. Maybe I will make you a moderator. Maybe I will make you one. Maybe I'll make you one. Thanks. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. That was so nice of you. Yeah, I want to hear about this girl in the USA. I'm really more about interested in the Indian girl who left. I bet she was beautiful, exotic looking. Also, Darren has a straight and long face. I have never seen such people in life. Yeah, I can imagine in India, you don't. Well, I'm glad you come by and visit with us. It means so much to me, Shorma. I appreciate that. Maybe that's why so many Indian people watch my channel. Australia and India are my most watched countries. After America, I mean. America's number one, and then it switches between Australia and India. Trying to get the French people. Yeah, Indian people are very exotic looking. I love that. I love kind of like the accent. I really do. I know a girl whose parents were from India. She's second generation, and she doesn't have that accent. She's been Americanized, so she doesn't have the Indian accent, which is sad. Yeah, they're drawn to me. They're drawn to me. They're drawn to me. Oh, foreign women are very pretty when they're young. Yeah, everybody's pretty. Everybody's pretty when they're young. Everybody is pretty when they're young. Some people get handsome when they get older, though. In person, who has passed many here? I'm telling of happiness. Is it telling of happiness? In person, who has passed many second here? It is telling in a person. You may have to elaborate on that one. Even I'm having trouble interpreting it. In person, who is... Don't like them, don't like them, don't like them, Robert says. In person, who has passed many seconds here? Maybe you're asking in person who's the oldest. How old is everybody? Well, I find it better not to talk about ages here. Well, you can tell us how old you are. It's better not knowing, I find. Well, I mean, I don't care who talks about ages here. You're not supposed to ask people that if that's what you're asking anyway. Who don't you like, Robert? Art the Clown? Just kidding, he rocks. Do not cut your hair. It will reduce your attraction. Yeah, it will. I don't know. Sometimes I wear my hair back. People still think I look good, you know. If I got my hair cut, this is what I look like. I look so cool. I would look awesome. Tiffany been to the Red Rocks. It must be in Colorado. Must be in Colorado. Thanks for the advice, Charmer, though. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, so many times, Robert. Called a Bonnie Raitt show at Red Rocks. Awesome. Yeah, I do that sometimes, Sharma. I do wear my hair back. Usually when it's a little longer than this. I don't have to now. Fun to hike up Red Rocks. It's too great of a place, Rob. What do you know about Red Rocks, Robert, anyway? Is that a concert venue or a hiking trail? I can't even tell from that. Best concert ever, U2, early 80s, live at the Red Rocks. Wow, how cool. Wow, that sounds like a cool place. You can go hike and see a concert. Red Rocks in Colorado. U2 would be a great band to see, actually. All the big acts tend to come to Red Rocks. Even the Beatles played there. Wow. It's been around for a long time then. I will look into it. Oh, wow. That is cool then. Red Rocks and Amphitheater. There it is. The official website. Pulling it up. There's no better place to see the stars. Got DJs playing over there. They're coming around. Sophie Tucker. They do yoga at Red Rocks. Trail mix sessions. Wow, that's an interesting place. A lot of great events coming over there. Boogie T coming. How cool. I live about 35 minutes from Red Rocks, Tiffany says. That's so cool. Wow. If I ever go to Colorado, that will be where I'll go to check out. I wish they'd show more pictures on this site. Visitor Center, video, recreation. Oh, there's a live cam. Let's watch that. There's a live cam, but it's not in color. That's terrible. We're not going to show you guys that. We will not do it. I will not show you that. Is my comment visible or did you get it vanished? Oh, don't vanish any comments. Sharma, repeat it again if I missed it. I will rarely would censor things here. So you missed it. Say it again. We're good. I want to see this recreation. This website could be a little better. I've got to tell it to them. I would have more. Oh, here's some of the amphitheater, I guess. There it is. So this is some of the amphitheater. Be beautiful. Go see a concert there. You got the rocks in the background. Guess that's where they would sit. No comments erased here. Well, that looks nice. There's a woman jogging up. This is like Lost. Because I know you guys have probably seen Lost. She's jogging up the stairs, getting her exercise, getting ready for her boat race around the world. She's got to be in perfect shape. Gee. I don't know. I wouldn't have had two people jogging, but one, you get it. I get it. You can jog. But now there's two people jogging in that natural amphitheater. This lady is flirting back. She may become careless toward her health. Which one? Are you talking about the lady I just showed you? That's the only two pictures they show? Really? That's crazy. Show me better pictures than that. Show me a picture of a band playing in there. But yeah, it's nice. You could see the woman jumping and the background looks beautiful. I definitely love to go see a concert over there. I would love to go see one. Yeah, and this is on their website. There's just not a lot of good photos on there. I mean, here's one right here. This is a header photo, so that's pretty. You get the idea of it. But I would want to see. I want to see more of the hiking trails. That does look like a great venue to drive up there to go see a concert. Tiffany, are you employed? What do you do for a living? I write commercials for radio. Yeah, Robert, Tiffany used to be in the radio business. I guess you still are. For some reason, I didn't think you were in that world anymore. For whatever reason. Yeah, I kind of got the impression you were retired. I don't think Tiffany has a channel. It seems like I would know about it if she did, Shorma. Tiffany is not on social media. I do remember that. Write some spots if needed, not full time. Gotcha. Yeah, you should, Tiffany. Why not? Do something. Do you take care of grammar rule whenever you speak? Are you asking Tiffany that? I would imagine Tiffany's a very good speaker, just from her writing style and such. Tiffany does her best to use good grammar. Every now and then uses slang sometimes. It really is awesome. I mean, even though Shorma is not the best at writing in English, the fact that people in India learn multi languages. In America, we don't teach our kids any other language except English. I think from an early age, it would be awesome if we learned more languages because it's easier to learn languages when you're younger than older. Like, I would like to learn French right now, but it'd be a lot of work. But if I learned it when I was a kid, I may not be great in French, but I think it'd be good to know. Yeah, bro. Being India, I will speak much English. Yeah, I mean, that's really good. First, greetings from Argentina, and second from France. Gustavo, wow, thanks. We're trying to get more French people to join our channel. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's a shame that USA does not spend a lot of time on, they do have French in high school and stuff like that. But if you learned it from day one, like Sharma probably did, learning English, you know, you would be able to communicate with people from other countries. Easy. Gustavo, I don't know if we met you before. Welcome to my channel. We're just having a casual chat tonight. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, Gustavo. We're trying to grow our channel here. We're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers. I have a channel focusing on Louisiana culture. We travel to antebellum homes, historic places. We show you festivals and events and meet fun people. Our lives are different. Here we chat and have pretty laid back conversations about almost anything. We met people from around the world here: France, England, Spain. Lately from India. We have an Indian ambassador to the channel. Now, that's just how worldwide we are. Sharma is our Indian ambassador. ¿Cómo estás? What's going on in your world, Gustavo? I'm doing pretty well, hombre. Doing pretty well, hombre. I'm frightened from Russia. He may be preparing atomic bombs, and after he will root India and my flag. Oh, really? Is that a concern? I didn't know Putin may bomb India. That's news to me, but of course I wouldn't know. Well, hopefully all that dies down, Sharma. Do you mean rock music or do you mean the rock? Or do you mean hiking? I think we like all three of those things. We like all three of those things I just mentioned. At least I do. We like all three. Rock. Tell us your favorite rock band, Gustavo. We do talk about music sometimes. I will recome after fresh. All right, well, Sharma, great seeing you. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. You always bring a unique element to our chats. I'm so glad we have someone from India to come visit us. It makes the channel more entertaining for you to come by and visit. Do you like rock, Gustavo? What is your favorite rock band? I bet you have one if you asked. Or maybe you meant The Rock. Maybe you're going to watch the WWE Raw on Netflix tomorrow and see The Rock on there. I have a recommendation to you. Is it a national rock band called Indio Solari, and the song is GGG. Well, great, Gustavo. I love that. I'll check it out. I love when you guys recommend music. That's so exciting. I'll definitely put it on our agenda. I don't know if Robert's still here. He loves listening to new music. If he is, check that out, Robert. I will definitely look into it. I'll hear some of their songs tonight. I'll put that in my notes to listen to when I get off of this. Yeah, how fun that's going to be. I wish I would play it now, but I can't play music on here. I'll get a copyright strike. Let me scroll back up so I can read it. Indio Solari. JG. Gotcha. It's noted. I will listen to it after we listen to that. Are you familiar with that song, Robert? I never heard about that. Of course, I wouldn't know. I put it in my notes, but I'll listen to this song. I'll look it up though. Let's ask our assistant about that music. Tell me about the band Indio Solari.
Indio Solari is a pretty legendary figure in Argentina. He's the lead singer of a band called Patricio Rey y sus Redonditos de Ricota. Their shows were absolutely massive, think crowds of over 200,000 people. The band's sound is pretty unique, kind of a mix of rock, psychedelic, and even some folk influences. Solari's lyrics are known for being poetic and a little bit mysterious.
How old is he?
Indio Solari is actually pretty old. He was born in 1949, so he'd be 76 years old now. Even though he's not as active as he used to be, he's still a major figure in Argentine rock.
Well, there you go. How fascinating. I will definitely check that out. He sounds like an interesting fellow and a good musician. I love this description of his music. I love a psychedelic sound. It's my favorite kind of music. Did you know about that, Robert? I've never heard of that before. But of course, I don't keep up with things like that. I've got too much going on to worry about music sometimes. We could call it a night, guys. It's been a long night. It's 12 o'clock. If you guys got work tomorrow, I don't have anything to do tomorrow. I'm off, so I don't mind staying on. Last night, people were begging me to stay on. And so I will definitely did stay on. It was a totally different crowd last night. I got around 11 watch time hours just from that, though. It was nice. If you did create a channel, Tiffany, what kind of channel would you have? Well, thank you, Tiffany, for joining us again. It's always a pleasure. You add a lot to our evenings. Oh, that would be cool. Get this. I work with a girl at work, her anniversary. Oh, Valentine's coming up. So she joined a paranormal group. And for Valentine's Day on the 15th, they are going ghost hunting in a haunted location. Yeah, these are really fun. I really like our chats too. At a recital, there were more than 500,000 people in the city of Albarino. Yeah. Well, thanks for recommending that, Gustavo. I had no idea about that artist. Yeah, what a great idea for that couple to spend Valentine's Day. She works in the I don't know if she works at administration office or whatever she does. She works for this social group called Explore Louisiana. They're on Instagram. She's a bigwig in that, I guess. Yeah, thanks, Gustavo. We appreciate it. I put it in my notes. I did research about it. If you love it, we'll check it out. We'll come back the next time and we'll let you know what we think. We're broadening our horizons. Sharma, what's going on? You're back, I see. Yeah, we're getting to be worldwide. They're coming from all over. I manifested it. I said that so many times. Now they're coming. Just goes to show you create your own reality. Adios, Gustavo. Also, did you see the report that AC/DC did on the River Plate Stadium? No, what did AC/DC do on the River Plate Stadium? Bye, Tiffany. Thanks so much. You are the ultimate greatest. Here. What happened, Tiffany? I came here and you were telling me bye. Well, it is late for us, Sharma. It's 12 at midnight here. Some people have things to do tomorrow. Bye, you guys. Love all of you. Kisses. We love you too, Tiffany. You do so much for this channel and our chats. Makes everything fun. Keep it flowing. I appreciate it. Adios. Adios. All right, guys, stop. Well, I will not be on tomorrow night, just to let everybody know. I think I will not be able to come on tomorrow. I'll be back on Tuesday, full force. Be going back to YouTube. Wow, Bill. I know I'll probably talk to you in text, but I'm not going to be on tomorrow night. Set your calendar Tuesday, 8 o'clock or 9 for another fun chat. I'm proud to be Indian and also proud as USA friend, like you and Tiffany. Yeah, Sharma, I think you had a unique element to our chats. I'm so glad you're here. I like having an Indian ambassador. I think that's entertaining to me. So thank you so much for contributing as well. You're great. Everything we know about India, we learn from you. It's a big responsibility to this channel. Wow, Bill, I appreciate your insights, your fun-filled facts. You fact check us. That's a beautiful thing. We couldn't do it without you. Robert brings up very interesting topics: music, pop culture, bands, movies, TV shows. Keeps it going. That's a beautiful thing. Here in Argentina, the time is 3:05 a.m. That's why I have to go. Oh, I get it. We're winding it down, Gustavo. We're shutting her down because tomorrow I have to go to work. I get it. I want to tell you what a pleasure it is to meet you from Argentina. Goodbye. Yeah, Gustavo, I appreciate you making that music suggestion. We love it. It was beautiful. I'll check it out. Interesting people show up here. It's a wonderful thing. God has written my destiny by broken pain. I'm currently facing so much problem. Well, when you come here, show me your problems will disappear. Let me show you something. we'll end it with this. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. All your problems will disappear. Your dreams will become reality. You'll get the job you want. You'll ace that test. The girl you like will call you. The gentleman you like will ask you out on a date. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and watch every night and stare into the light. There you go, Shorma. That should help. That was your blessing from me. A real blessing right here from America. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. This was fantastic. I loved it. And I'll be back tomorrow. No, we're not being... send me messages. We'll be back on Tuesday.